You'll know real when you get it. And when you get it, it'll say eBay authenticity guaranteed. And you'll feel it.
When it comes to your feet, eBay has your back.
Maybe it's a head-turning pair for hooping or a hot new collab.
And whatever you're after, you can cop on eBay and you can trust they'll be authentic. They will be guaranteed by experts.
Not just any experts, sneaker experts who live and breathe the culture.
Real people with real hands-on authentication experience.
That's what the blue check mark represents on eBay. Authenticity guaranteed.
Meaning every inch, stitch, sole is verified through a detailed inspection.
So when you finally step into those grill kicks, you'll realize that feeling is like none other.
And with eBay authenticity guarantee, that feeling is real.
Ensure your next purchase is the real deal.
Visit ebay.com for terms.
Subscribe to our YouTube, Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
All right, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm the host. My name is DJ Wells. Special guest in the building. To my left, we're going to introduce my man's last. But to my far left, my dog, Bishop B. Hen out the Pearlies. How you what?
What's happening, Nasty? Let's get to it.
I see you upgraded the forces, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? B. Jennings, you ever seen in Cali, you know what I'm saying? They rocking the black forces with the white laces out there?
Nah, I mean, black forces mean that you about serious business. Somebody about to get got.
You a high fashion and it match your hoodie. We'll tap in after the pod, bro. I got you. I got
Nah,
you.
I fuck with him though. I mean, Yeezy just Kanye just had the
Shout out to the pods.
the all black song too. So
Yeah.
you know,
He knows, so shout out to Yeezy.
It's,
You know,
it's a wave.
they back. Yeah, they back. The all blacks is back.
Shit.
I mean, if we goddamn.
Shit.
My dog to my right, Young Nacho, Young Teague. How you what,
shit, I
man?
ain't got the black forces on, but I got the beat 'em ups. These my what's these called? Black Cat Force.
Yeah, you might not rob a nigga, but you might stab a nigga now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you might,
I get active in these, but man, it's good, man. We got legendary.
We got a
building,
legend,
man.
a real
For sure.
legend. Class of 08, hoop legend. A lot of y'all getting paid because of this man right here. B. Jennings, appreciate you pulling up the 520, my dog.
Thank you,
Man,
Thank you,
for
Jeff,
sure,
man.
bro.
All y'all, thank you.
For
Thank you.
sure, man. Like, we got to start off the episode the right way. We got to ask you a tough question, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You came in the league getting super active, you know what I'm saying? We know what you did. Who was the first person that you guarded in the league who was just like, oh, this shit crazy? I know you was a pro already, but when you got to the league, who was that first matchup? You was just like, oh, shit, I got to deal with this shit every night?
I would have to say Chauncey Billups.
Savvy
I
bet.
think it was like my third game in.
Sheesh.
And I gave him 32-9.
Oh,
Tough.
But at the same time, I just knew I was like, okay, like this is what the league's about. Like posting me up, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to get stronger, everything. But Chauncey Billups was like my wake-up call to like, all right, like this is what it's gonna be like.
Nah, fuck that. How that's a wake up call? You had 32-9. Shit, I would be like, this shit easy as motherfucker. Shit, 32-9. God damn.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, because I'm a rookie, so I'm a fan. So it's like I'm going against Chauncey Billups, MVP, like the finals, and NBA champion, and be able to be like with him and Kenyon Martin and Melo and JR out there and be 32-9. It's like, oh shit, like like it was a hype moment, but it also was like a moment of like, okay, like all right, like this is what it's gonna be about. Like,
So who made you switch your bag up, though, when you went up against him?
who made me switch my bag up?
Yeah, like, who was that crazy back and forth duo? I know Chauncey made you think about the game, but who was that when you first went up against and it was like, all right, I'm at this nigga here. We going crazy at each other.
In the league?
Yeah.
Darren Williams.
He will.
He hit you with that crossover?
D Will, yeah, in Utah.
The double snatch.
Yeah, the double snatch.
Shit.
And then like once I matched up with D, like I had a bunch of great games against D Will.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like, and he was one of the top guards.
Yeah.
So, it was him and CP3. So those two and being able to match up with D Will, it was like, all right, I was like, all right, like I'm nice.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
can compete because like he was one of the top guards.
Oh, okay.
Dog, you a mixtape legend, got one of the coldest basketball mixtapes of all time. Austin Rivers was talking about it recently, about the mixtape situation. Obviously, we know where you stand on that. Who would you say besides you is some of them people like, damn, he got a crazy mixtape?
Akil Carr.
Crime
Crazy.
stopper.
Akil
Crazy.
Carr. The fact that when he played, he stopped crime in Baltimore says a lot about him.
Because they do the wire out there.
Like, so I don't think a lot of people give Akil Carr his love, but I seen that youngin' and the type of hype and the type of people that come in Baltimore and like stop everything they doing just to see him. That's different.
That's different.
Like that's just different to me.
I
So,
remember him playing against Moot.
Yeah,
That was one of my favorite AU games I watched.
Him and Mook went at it. That was dope. I told him Mook was kind of low-key scared to guard him a little bit. He started doing all that shit. I seen Mook stand up like, man, go on with that shit. No, but you know who had another crazy mixtape dude named Trey Jefferson?
Oh, yeah.
Trey Jefferson, yeah.
Bro, his mixtape is
Elite.
crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He got a fire mixtape.
Trey Jefferson, John Wall.
John Wall.
Boy,
shit.
You know, John Wall
At
shit
that
was
fake
crazy.
school,
At that fake school.
The real
that
NIL.
shit crazy.
The real NIL. The first NIL. Yeah, John Wall. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, you know, that was just the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even D Rose, you know, you look at D
Crazy.
Rose shit, like it's crazy. Tariq Evans.
Facts.
You know, that's one of my go-to in 08 class. You know, if people don't say I'm the best player in the 08 class, I gotta go with Tariq Evans any day.
Damn.
Any day. Like Tariq Evans was like.
Did y'all have any AAU battles?
Did we play against each other? AU? No, we played against each other in high school. Against Oak Hill, and he crossed Nolan Smith so bad.
Shit.
You know, and that was my guy.
Shout out
but
to Nolan.
God damn, he hit Nolan with something crazy. But no, man, he was just like that, you know, that big guard. Like he was one of the first big guards that we seen. Like, you know how guards now are like 6'4", 6'5". Like he was that first big guard that you seen, and that's why he went so high in the draft too, because
facts.
everybody was under 6 foot, and he was like 6'3", 6'4".
The prototype.
Yeah, of what
Facts.
today is.
Absolutely. So, man, we got to take it back, man. High school days, I mean, it started you off being a legend. You go from Cali to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't say how you got there, but how was that making that decision to go to Oak Hill? Leaving comfort zone, young kid, growing into a man, taking basketball as like your real job now. How was that decision, and like how was that going out there? Because when we talked to everybody, like we talked to Josh Smith going out there, it was like, damn, Oak Hill sounded like y'all was doing a bid out there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to me, I just wanted more in life. Like my situation at home wasn't great. Grew up in a single parent mother home. You know, my dad passed when I was 8. So at 11, I had to become the man of the house. Like, you know, basketball became a job, and it was it was paying rent and things like that. So, you know, Oak Hill was just a situation where I wanted to grow and, you know, do things for myself. Like, you know, Oak Hill, I had to wash my own clothes. I had to go to school, wake up and, you know, clean my room and just be a man. Like, you know what I'm saying, grow up. So it was definitely one of the best experiences I've had in my life. And, you know, that was one of the reasons why I don't mind taking challenges and taking risks in life, because of that move to Oak Hill. I think we were just talking about it before on the pod, but, you know, it was between me and Eddie Rios at the time. If y'all know who Eddie Rios is, lefty from Miami. And, you know, we were supposed to, Steve Smith had to choose between me and him, and we're both lefties. But, of course, I got the nod because, you know, my man Marcus Williams and his dad, Kelly Williams, they looked out for me. So,
Yes, sir.
And of course, he made the best decision. For sure.
Definitely.
All respect to Eddie, but we know what it is.
Nah, for
Yeah,
sure. It
yeah,
wasn't close.
Yeah. I busted Eddie ass too.
Yeah.
But he's cool.
Facts. I played against Eddie Rios and when he went to Miami. And yeah, they made a good decision.
Christmas.
But no disrespect though. You did what you had to do. But I was wondering, like, I knew you for, man, I was a fan of your game since you was in high school. You were younger than me, but I used to watch your game. So you played for SoCal out of California.
Yeah.
You had a squad. I remember the first time I seen y'all play, it was you, Chase Budinger, I think Taylor King, and Taj Gibson. And y'all went up against Indy Heat, who had Greg Oden, Mike Conley, Daquan Cook,
Yeah.
Aaron Poe, Eric Gordon. And y'all had a duel. And that was the first time I seen like somebody really go at Mike. Like you wasn't like shit. And they like, yeah, he younger too. He younger than them.
Yeah.
Like, God
I was like
damn.
10th grade.
Yeah,
10th
I'm
grade,
like,
yeah.
damn, who is this little motherfucker?
Yeah.
And I was like, I ain't no hater, but I'm like, you know, people like, nah, he gonna be the truth. Like, he can't fuck with Mike. And I'm like, damn, he fucking with Mike. You know what I mean? Like, damn, he fucking with Mike. All right.
That's the best guard in the country.
Yeah.
I'm like, what was that like, man? Like competing 2 grades up, I guess you would say.
I mean, I always loved the challenge, man. So, you know, like I said before, like, you know, my situations in life. So basketball was like everything. That's all I knew. So, you know, I had to work 10 times harder. You know, I'm only 6'1", and,
Facts.
you know, us as little guards, we got to, you know, put in the extra time. So just being able to, you know, be at that age and be in advance and, you know, be out there with Greg Oden, Eric Gordon, you know, Daquan Cook, Mike Conley, like taking on those challenges early just helped my game. So when I played against my class, I was looking at them Niggas like they was like light.
I was
Like you light. Because I never ducked in smoke. Since ABCD camp, since, you've been to ABCD camp, the big time, everything. Like, so if you see me at that means I wasn't ducking smoke.
Nah,
like,
you wasn't ducking no smoke. That's why when y'all was talking about Gil's Arenas, like, I mean, I don't know. I ain't get to see them in high school. I knew Rashad McCants got buckets in high school. I seen him at McDonald's and all that shit. But I'm like, bro, I seen this nigga when he was in 10th grade.
Trying to hold my own.
He was out there hooping, bro.
Played against killers.
Played against better niggas too.
Yeah. Played against the top. Like that's I be on I be keeping it humble.
I'm sick of you doing that shit.
This nigga be humble.
Cause you had didn't you play against OJ Mayo too at
OJ all the time.
My nigga Keenan Ellis was on that squad, bro.
Keenan.
You been playing niggas like in high school and on AAU. That's why I'm saying niggas that came all the way from Ohio out there to Dominguez to fuck with y'all. So you've been doing it for a long time, bro.
Yeah. I mean, OJ, he killed us.
Yeah,
OJ and Bill Walker was.
I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas was different.
But it's just like, that's why I love the game of basketball. Like I love the challenge. Like it's like I don't really fuck with people in basketball that never took on the challenge. Yeah. Like, if you're not in those settings, if you don't like being in that hostile environment, then it's like, it's not for you. Like, because this is what it's about. Like, it's everything is hostile. It's competition. So it's like, if you duck and smoke, it's like, watch out.
Yeah,
like,
move around.
I got a question though. What's your best AAU matchup you think?
My best AAU matchup?
Yep.
I think my best AAU game, and it has nothing to do with like scoring. It has to do with locking up Eric Gordon in the second half of the championship game in the big time. Eric Gordon had 40 points on us with Mean Street. Him and Derrick Rose. Eric Gordon was coming down, killing. I'm talking about he was killing us, right? Halftime, I said, I got him. Like, y'all do what y'all do, I got him. And I held him to like maybe 10, 16 points. I mean, he still had 40, but it was just like that moment of just like, being a defender and having to, like take a step down and just like defend somebody. So, that was like one of my biggest like AAU moments to me.
I was at that game. They beat us in the Final Four. Mean Streets did. Eric Gordon had a dunk that was on the internet. He dunked on one of my teammates.
Shout out to Tommy.
Oh my God.
He dunked on Tommy so bad. Everybody ran on the court. His brother got ejected and shit. Everybody started booing us and
Shout
shit.
out to T-Free, man.
Yeah. He got punched on. Yeah, he got punched on. I got crossed at half court, my fault. But you got punched on.
You made that happen?
Yeah. He crossed me at half and punched on that nigga. I was like, God damn, my fault, Tommy. But they started booing us. Then I watched y'all game and Eric is going crazy. I'm like, yo, this nigga is the best player. He from here, so I'm like, damn, Eric really this good?
Yeah.
Who's the best player you ever seen out of Indiana?
Eric
in high school. Eric was in high school. What he did to Jordan kids, bro, ESPN was legendary, bro.
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But then to see y'all keep going at it, I'm like, Eric was killing so much. And then the second half, like you said, you started competing against him. I'm watching the game differently because I'm a fan of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, Eric can't really get by him. Like, damn, Eric really ain't killing no more. Like, damn, what the fuck? This little nigga killing. Like, that's that same nigga from last year. I'm noticing, I'm like, this little motherfucker gonna be cold. Because I'm older than him, so I'm acting like, yo, he's a little. Next thing you know, it's him, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he had a little fro. Little shirt was big as hell. Jersey was hanging off and shit.
The Pro Club tees, the white, big ass white tees we used to wear.
Oh God, bro! I was like, this little nigga gonna be nice. Bro.
Y'all had the hardball uniforms. Y'all was thugging.
Man, what? Yeah, no, we was. I mean, Sonny had it lit for us though.
Yeah,
Sonny Vaccaro, shout out to Sonny Vaccaro, man, because
the legend.
When he got to Reebok, we was wearing ice creams, S. Dot Carters. Iversons. I mean, I don't know what shoes y'all have.
We ain't get that shit.
You was your goddamn.
I ain't get none of that shit.
I don't know. Popping his head. You was the first NIL nigga.
I ain't get none of that shit. Let me tell you about these niggas at ABCD camp, man.
Oh, wait.
It's him and Isaiah Thomas. Like, nobody knows me. I get invited by this camp by Coach Cali got me in. Nigga, I'm in the back of the line waiting for my jersey and shoes. Him and IT come out the back, 2 boxes of shoes, jersey, sweatshirts, all type of shit. I'm like, damn, everybody get that shit? I get up to the line, them motherfuckers hand me my shoe. They ain't even in a box. They hand me my 2 like this. Like, here you go, brother. What the fuck? Hey, these niggas. That's when I knew them niggas was different, bro. I'm like,
It's tears, my nigga.
What was your jersey number?
like 257 or some shit like that. On some real shit. I ain't
Whatever
gonna lie.
area code
I
that
was
is.
hurt, bro. And like we was talking about it earlier, nigga. The real hoopers played the second and the fourth.
Yeah.
I played the first and the third. So, but I'm killing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm fucking niggas up to a nigga, Corey Fisher. He played the first quarter and the fourth quarter. I had a good game against him in the first, well, a good quarter against him. And then a nigga told me in the middle of the game, like, nigga, you playing in the third. I'm like, the fuck you talking about? I get the look and I'm like, all the good niggas is on the bench. I was like, damn.
I thought he was a real starter.
Nigga thought I was the one. Nigga, they start me and everything. They
Yo,
know,
Corey
nigga.
Fisher was cold though. Huh?
He was cold.
Yeah.
I
Yo, he
swear
had
to God.
all New York behind him, huh?
Man, everybody, nigga. Every time
Anytime
he
he
touched the
came down,
ball,
huh?
bro, they started yelling. The best matchup at that time, you had a good matchup, but a fire matchup was him and Johnny Flynn. The crowd was just standing up the whole game. And I'll never forget Paul Harris was like, you better than him, Johnny. And I looked back, I was like, who the fuck is this strong ass nigga? This nigga big as hell. I'm like, who the fuck? He's like, you better than him. I'll never forget that, bro. MVCD Camp was a moment.
Paul
man.
That
Harris was
matchup
the
was
Braves.
crazy. And then the one with Lance Stevenson and OJ. Remember, Lance was in the 8th grade. Lance was in the 8th grade going against a OJ Mill that was in a junior.
Yeah.
Like Lance, I always tell people, man, Lance Stevenson's one of them ones that's
Bro,
like, to me, that's just like, bro.
He was different.
Like, bro, he was different.
People
8th
forget he
grade
was on the
ready.
cover of Slam, bro. Like he was the
Ready.
prodigal kid. Like he was up next.
Ready. Like, I know Sebastian Telfair's, but he kept that legacy going. after
That's
that,
a
really,
fact.
bro. Like, so shout out to Lance Stevenson.
Speaking of legacy, who the best? Look at him, don't know how to pod.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And that ringtone is nasty, by the way.
Bro, you might as well have
Bro.
T-Pain on your shit.
I was supposed to be cooking.
You got a
bro.
callback tone too?
Keep it going, fam. this is a natural pod, so this is what we
Natural
do.
pod.
So natural pod is crazy. But
Like I like my bitches.
yeah, here you go. Not me. Not me. Plastic cup boy. throw some D's on it.
Oh my God. Hey, yo.
Sit on that bitch. I ain't gonna say beat up. Nah, but speaking of legacy, we talk about like California. Where you put yourself as like California guards, you know, you got BD, you got Gil.
Yeah.
Y'all got so many, James Harden.
Yeah.
Where you put
Russ.
yourself?
Well,
Like, we could just say high school.
Well, okay, we just talking high school then. Because
Yeah.
if we're talking everything, then I have to go with, if we're talking everything NBA, I'm going to go with James and Russ.
Yeah,
Overall with the guards. And then, I mean, of course, Gil and BD.
Mhm.
But if we're talking just high school out of California, I mean, I'm number one. Like, there's
I'm rolling.
no guard in California basketball that ever played high school basketball that's better than me.
That's hard.
Just off the fact that, first of all, I left Dominguez. Like, who the fuck leaves Dominguez when it's a powerhouse school to go to Oak Hill?
Yeah.
So I made a transition that was, first of all, bold, ignorant,
Yeah.
cocky
Yeah.
type. And I go to Oak Hill my first year and I win a national championship.
Fire.
So, 40-1. And then my senior year, I become Naismith Player of the Year. So I actually feel like I took the bullet for us West Coast, LA Hoopers. Going to the East Coast and having to battle all these guards and take on every challenge every night because Oak Hill ain't no game. Like every game count. Like you lose one game, you don't win. You ain't no state, no national, nothing.
Yeah.
You just going there. So
Crazy.
I just think my route in general in high school was just better than anybody's.
Nah, you.
You got the best route for sure. I ain't hard.
So, when
I
it
thought
come
about it. I'm like, hell nah, your route is crazy, bro.
Yeah. I would say y'all the best. I mean, I don't know every guard in California, and that's gonna be a great debate for the pod when people get in YouTube comments or whatever. But for me, I was gonna say you was the best out of high school. Overall, like I agree with you, James and Russ. They NBA careers are amazing.
Yeah.
But California got so many hoopers, bro.
For sure. I mean, and then even out of high school, like going straight, like just the beginning of my career in the NBA, I was better than a lot of niggas.
Nah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
nigga.
Like from Europe until my thing is I didn't have to wait.
You did.
Like, and that's just my biggest thing. Like I was always a star. And
I hated you. This is real shit. Nigga, everything
And
you
I felt that, what's crazy? I felt that when we played. I'm like, Jeff, I don't think Jeff fuck with me.
No, look,
I don't
hated
think
him.
Jeff liked me.
'Cause
Like,
every-
like, what's this nigga?
Everything I wanted to do, this nigga was doing. This nigga started as a rookie. This nigga's killing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just went to Wake Forest. I was killing. This nigga get to play. I'm sitting behind Mike Bibby like, Then I'll never forget that nigga did the behind the back wraparound, hit the layup, looked at me, said, "You might want to get in the game, nigga." I said, "Oh shit, this old nigga can't guard me." He wasn't saying it as like, "Nigga, you can't fuck with me." He was saying it like, "Nigga, get him out the game. Show it's young niggas' time." Like, but I was hurt. I'm on the bench like, Josh Smith being the asshole he is. He was like, "Damn."
And Josh being Josh, I know Josh. I know Josh Smith. Josh being.
I know you want to play. Like, fuck you, nigga.
Hey, you want to play?
Yeah, you want to play, bro.
For sure. Josh is definitely like that.
You play with us, so you know how he is. You want to get in the game, don't you?
Oh yeah, you think you, huh? Yeah, all right, yeah.
You definitely want to play tonight, huh? I was like, damn, but nah, you was cold. And then when I was like, I was hating because you was playing, but I always respected you. Like, no, this nigga is good. And I knew when it was time to play you, like, this nigga was liable to get 50. So let me try to go at him first. Cause I know this nigga about to get his shit off, nigga. Like, he gonna go at you. So let me try to like at least try to give him some foul trouble or something. Cause he getting his 50 or 25, 30. And I was like, damn. And I still thank you to this day that you wanted to leave Milwaukee. Cause he the reason I got some money.
Yeah. I'm
about to say, you can't do no wrong in my. You can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Because they offered me, and then I was like, and I had to go because they wanted me to go meet Bud.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I'm not finna go to Atlanta and meet him. Like, what the fuck? Like, just young me, young us. Like, we ain't. And then they offered, and then that's when I went to Detroit. Yeah,
that's what I was like,
because Atlanta wanted me, and I was like, I ain't going to Atlanta. Like, I just wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah, I was like, I appreciate this nigga for the rest of my life. He was like, I'm not signing back. I was like, he's not signing back. I'm sitting at the crib because Atlanta offered me like 4-year 24. And they just gave Kyle Korver like 4-year 28. I'm like, are y'all fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all playing.
Was low. The market was bad.
I'm like, yo,
y'all playing.
Y'all playing for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and then he was like, I don't know what they offered you, but you turned it down. I'm like, damn. I thought you was gonna get like everybody was like, I'm like, B Jennings getting that, like Steph and DeMar, all them, y'all gonna get the same, and you left, and I'm like, damn. And they called me. I was like, I love this nigga. I love this nigga for the rest of my life. Yeah. I need this bad.
But what's crazy is, like going back to that situation, it's like, that's the reason why I left my agent in Philadelphia at the time. Because he didn't tell me that Milwaukee had offered me.
Yeah.
Milwaukee. So the beginning of that year, right? That year, Milwaukee had offered me 40 for 4.
Damn.
Right. And my agent didn't tell me.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So what happened was, and my agent didn't tell me, and then the GM, at the time,
what's my God?
He told John Hammond, right? John Hammond. He told my Under Armour rep. He was like, "Man, can you believe this kid didn't take 40 for 4?" I'm like, and I had no idea that they had offered me. Damn. So then come back. My agent was like, "Yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't think 40 for 4 is it. Like, we should go for the max." So my mom and him was pushing the max. And, it kind of fucked up my situation, my relationship with my mom, too, and agent, because it was like, well, y'all doing shit behind my back, and I don't even know. So I didn't sign going into, I'm playing the game, and it was too late to sign. So I had to play that whole year in Milwaukee without being, without, I wanted to resign. So that's why the situation looked so bad when I left, because it's like, well, I wanted to sign, but it was too late for me to sign because I didn't know they offered me. So I had got fucked over.
Nah, damn.
So
I didn't know that.
So yeah, that was my big.
I hate that helped me and it hurt
you. But that's just that was just like the code of the game, like, and I was speaking to the rising stars the other day, kids, about like life and situations and the people that surround you. You gotta watch who's around you. No matter if it's your mom, it's your dad, it's your agent, anybody. Like, you gotta make sure they're really there for you and care for you.
That's a fact.
And my younger career, I didn't really have good people around me. And I'm not saying my agent wasn't good or people, it's just things that they didn't tell me. Like, I like to be honest with me. Like, I'm gonna take it how it is, but when you don't tell me, then, then I gotta act out. Then I gotta act out.
It was no reason for you to leave Milwaukee, because you was like,
but they offered me. They offered me.
That's why I was confused. I was like, damn. I was like, fuck it. Shit.
Offer sheet.
I saw that motherfucker so fast. He said, what? I worked that motherfucker curse of great motherfucker. But when you did that, you went to Detroit, and we gonna get back to you being in Milwaukee and how you was killing, because I know you went to Detroit after that, but you was killing Detroit too. But I want us to go back to Milwaukee. Matter of fact, I want to go even further back, like you not even going to college. Like, what made you take that route? Like, fuck it, you was supposed to go to Arizona. You like, nah.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't pass the SAT.
It's a lot of our downfall. Ain't that crazy they don't got to do that shit no more?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's probably because of you.
Probably.
It's just all this shit come from you, bro.
Brandon Jennings damn near Soldier Boy.
I'm the first to do it. Yeah. But no, like, I mean, it wasn't that I couldn't pass it. They flagged my score twice. So I took it in the summertime, right? So I'm out of school. I had to take it again, and I took it, and then they flagged it, right? So I'm in the summer, and I'm just like trying to figure out my life. Like, you know, I'm 18, number one player in the country, and I don't have nowhere to go.
Damn.
Like, I have nowhere. I can't go to summer school at Arizona. Luke Olson just retired. Gerald Bayless said that he's leaving. So I don't know what the hell I'm finna do.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know, I'm sitting in the car in traffic with my mom, We broke, like poor, trying to figure it out, you know. And Sonny Vaccaro goes on the phone and he's like, yo, I don't understand why kids just don't sit out for a year, train, or go overseas. So I'm just like, well, damn, like, you know, shit, go overseas. Like, you know, I don't know if I can play. You know, I start going to YouTube, looking at videos. Like, damn, like fighting and shit like that. I don't know. Like, shit, I don't know.
It was
like,
different over there.
I'm like, shit, I don't know about all that. Like, them niggas might want to take off. Like, you know. So, I asked my coach, Steve Smith, I was like, yo, do you think I can play? He was like, hell yeah, you can play over there. Like, this is going to be good for you, easy. So he was one of the persons that gave me the confidence. And then I called Sonny. And, you know, for youngins, too, going out there, you know, that want something in life, sometimes you have to pick up the phone and call people when you want something in life. So, you know, I called Sonny. You know, he was like, hell yeah, let's do this. You know, did my background check and everything. And then we went to Vegas in 2 weeks, and I got signed. So this was like all in a 2-week span. Like I'm in the house stressing out, like in my room trying to figure it out, and you know I'm just like, bro, I'm about to be a failure. Like I'm about to be one of them, you know, Lenny Cooks or whatever it is. Like, you know, just those guys. And Sonny called, make the phone call. Then next thing you know, I signed a contract in Rome for a team in Rome, and then I signed a contract with Under Armour.
Well, like what's
Right
that
after.
like to like?
Hell of a month.
Like all in the span of 3 weeks.
That's
hell of a
crazy.
month.
What is like being that guy? Like we see Steph Curry got Under Armour now,
Yeah.
and he's the big. But you popped that shit up.
Pioneer.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that like? Because I remember I used to look at your shoes. I was like, man, there's no way he likes them shits.
Yeah. I mean, it was different. You know, I
Yeah.
just felt like my route has always been different.
Mhm.
I always felt like everything has been a challenge or a risk. So it was another risk, another challenge that I was taking. You know, me tearing my Achilles, of course, in the shoes and things like that. You know, I just saw Worldwide West the other day. You know, he gave me some advice a long time ago when I had tore my Achilles. He was like, you know, Under Armour, they owe you. Like, you know, you should be signing a lifetime deal with them.
Facts.
Just because of what you started and what you built. And now that I'm working back with them, it's just like, you know, everything's been full circle for me. So it's like now I'm looking at it like, shit, I'm in the moment where I could get a lifetime deal with Under
That's
Armour. Like,
hard.
they do owe, like, you know, so it's been great. Like the journey of life has been great for me. Like, you know, it's a blessing. I have a lot of gratitude, and, you know, I can't ask, you know, I can't thank God, you know.
What's crazy is you signed with Under Armour. I went with Nike. I'm like, damn, this ain't getting all this money, right? And then I seen Kimba. Kimba come with Under Armour.
Yeah.
You know what I did? Hey, agent, you think you give me with Under Armour? I put them shoes on. I said, these niggas got some good ass ankles. Cause these ain't gonna work for Teague. Like, these ain't gonna work for me. These niggas are special. I knew you and Kimba was different, boy. The way y'all was cutting and shit, it wouldn't work for me. I said, I need some Adidas. I need something a little sturdy. But I used to like how y'all came with y'all shoes, man. Y'all had every colorway.
Yeah.
They used to treat y'all good. So it's dope to hear
Shout out to
y'all
Chris
back together.
Stone, man. Chris Stone made a lot of things happen during that time. I mean, he was with Curry Brand now, but Chris Stone was really the force of everything. Like, he was like, whatever y'all want. Like,
Nah, y'all had
like,
every-
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like whatever we wanted. So we were basically just creating things.
Yeah.
Like during the lockout, I had, you know, Chris Stone made sure that I had an internship job.
That's all.
That's how I got into fashion. Because I was in
That's
there,
fire.
I was in there creating my own shoes and different things. So I was able to see how a business was supposed to be run and everything, like making merch and everything. So
Damn, they do it right.
like that 2011 lockout was special.
Nah, that's dope.
And gave us some of the best basketball of all time. The lockout pro-am runs with some of the best basketball of all time. Hey, yours resurfaced the other day.
I did have a moment in the lockout.
You going to John Wall?
Yeah, we had a little moment.
Mine just resurfaced too with Josh Shelby.
Oh, y'all had a moment.
Another slept on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Josh Shelby, man.
Filet, the Filet guy.
Yeah,
Filet.
Yeah, Filet. Yeah, shout out to Josh Shelby, bro. Yeah, we ain't fuck with each other when I first saw him. Because it was like, you know, like that Hooper moment. You know when you look at somebody like, look up and down, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it was like that. But no, shout out to B-More.
I always wondered, like you said, you're a pioneer in so many things in basketball, especially for both of y'all, the way that y'all played. If y'all could play in y'all prime, like in today's NBA, especially the way that you can market yourself, especially the way like with the fashion, the way you just, how you would, period, it would be so crazy. Like if you would be able to take over like Under Armour handle and then play in the game, like you feel like you could just grow your brand even more now, the way that they encourage players to have their own brands now. Because they kind of discouraged it back then on the low.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, to me, I was ahead of my time. Like, I came into the league fucking Gumby, fucking high top fade,
Louis backpack.
like,
For sure.
yeah, Louis backpack.
Oh, I'm going to tell that.
But today, I feel like if we played today, they would hate us because we wouldn't need the NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we needed the NBA for marketing. Now you can market yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We would be on like, you would have your podcast, right?
Yeah.
You would have other things in life to where you wouldn't need, like, you could just market yourself. And the money, of course. I mean, think about it. I mean, now they're getting, like, I mean, so we would be getting 80 million just sitting here. Like, imagine what we would be doing. So today, I think they would hate us. Because we would be like, because we wouldn't need them. Like, you know, like some of the stuff that we needed back then, we wouldn't need the NBA. We could just do it ourselves.
That's a fact.
That's real.
Can we speak on that 55-point game, though? Like, do you remember that day from start to finish in Milwaukee?
The thing about 55, people be forgetting, I didn't score in the first quarter.
So they did this shit in 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Shit.
Popular shit,
So
bro.
I didn't score in the first quarter at all. I went 0 for 5 and Scouts pulled me out. He was like, you ain't ready to play. He's like, go sit. You ain't ready to play. Like one of the Scouts was on me every fucking day, bro. Shout out Scouts because, you know, he helped me, you know, especially not having a father figure in my life. Like, you know, your first coach and your first, you know, everything in the league, like you want to go well. So like he was that guy that was there for me that I needed to hear humble me and also let me know like you're not as hot as you think you are. Like, you know, that type of humbleness that I needed. But man, yeah, he took me out the game. Like, you ain't ready to play. Come back in there. He was like, I hope you're ready to play now. Like, you know, just always on me. But the 55 game, I just remember going to Denny's the next morning.
Damn, you went to Denny's after scoring 55?
Yeah, I mean, the Under Armour budget wasn't like that. The Under Armour budget wasn't like that.
Like, this nigga act like the motherfuckers from the 70s.
You know, went to Denny's the next day and then reading the newspaper with myself in it. It was cool though.
Nah,
I mean, but
hard.
I was still young. So, you know, I wasn't on no fancy. I was 19, man. So, you know, I was just like, man, let's go to Denny's, IHOP or something like the next
Man, I remember you scoring that 55 and the next day I was at home and I seen you do ESPN. Like, you had did ESPN maybe a day or two later or a day, maybe the next day. And I just remember watching that. I was like, this motherfucker really scored 55 points? Like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, this nigga gone. Like, he the one. Like, it was amazing. I'm like, yo.
They blew that shit up, bro.
And the way you went at another rookie, which was Steph, yeah, y'all was having a moment. But when you started, I'm like, damn. Ain't it kind of crazy to see, like you playing against Steph at that time and then see where he is now? Like, I tell everybody, like, that shit kind of unreal because I didn't see that.
Yeah. I mean, but, you know, to be honest, you know, it's all about, you know, I'm going to tell, you know, this for all the youngins, you know, it's all about the people you have around you.
That's a fact.
You know, Steph has, you know, he has his wife, he has good people, you know, he has a foundation. I didn't have a foundation.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to figure out my foundation when I was in the league. And it hurt me because instead of focusing on basketball, I was focused on foundation and trying to make everybody else around me happy when I should have been telling everybody no.
I can relate to that.
So, you know, that's why, you know, I feel like in basketball, you know, it's not just, you know, everybody works hard. Everybody got the talent, but it's all about the people you have around you too.
Yeah.
And if at the beginning of my career, the people that I had around me that was, you know, I was more, if I paid attention and knew what was around me, I probably would have had a better career. Like, you know, things would have happened for me better.
Nah, I feel like people don't give you enough credit because to me, you were like one of the first guards I seen that was scoring. Like, you always been a really good passer. I didn't watch your game since you was high school. So I know you always was like, you was a passer first.
Yeah.
Like, you used to throw hella dimes. But like, when I seen you become like a scorer, like, you was scoring and shit. And like, Nick Van Exel and them used to always tell me like, it's about making your other teammates better. I'm like, but this little motherfucker in Milwaukee not doing killing. Like, why y'all keep talking to me about passing the fucking joke? And he's fucking killing.
But Nick Van was a scorer.
That's what I'm saying. I used to be like, you ain't watching him. Like, he killing. Luke Rittenauer passing to him. Like, y'all not seeing this shit? And he was like, man, it ain't going, he get to do that for his team. And I used to be like, man, I feel like you in this league right now would be phenomenal. Like, you would be you already got the fashion, the brand, like you said, the gun be all, you already got the brand and shit. But like, you as a player in this league, bro,
you LaMelo, you Anthony Edwards,
man, you would have been
the personality bringing on the court, bro, for sure.
You would have probably averaged 28, 27.
Yeah.
But you got to big yourself up too, though, bro. Like, your situation in Atlanta was perfect for you. Like, you know, you like I mean, shit, you became an all-star.
Yeah, but I wanted to shoot that bitch. Listen, when I came out of college, I was a scorer.
Okay.
Like, I averaged them 20 points in college. So I'm like, I want to shoot. When I got to Atlanta, them niggas said, go to the corner. Nigga, give Joe, Jamal, rightfully so, they great scorers. They phenomenal. But that's just not what I wanted to do.
He was like, I don't care.
But to get on the court, you like, all right, I'm going to play defense and I'm going to run to the corner. But like, I used to like look at y'all and be like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, but that, you earned that shit. You killed, you did your shit. Like, you had 50 as a rookie. Like, niggas knew you was one of them. But I used to be sitting there like, them niggas.
Man, that 50 came out. I mean, I just think the whole situation came out of nowhere. Because remember, I didn't play at all.
Yeah.
The year before in Rome. So I was just more on some like revenge and just like some dark, like just hostile shit. Like, when I got to
the fucking workouts.
Because I was just like, because I was so mad because first of all, I was getting killed every day. Jay Billups, ESPN, they was just like, who this kid think he is, not skipping college. Like, he doesn't need an education. And it's like, well, I'm getting the best education overseas. I'm learning life.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning the value of life and like what it really, what life really means. So I don't feel like I've missed anything out in college besides, the women and partying and
it got greater. It got greater later though.
Yeah. You ain't missing nothing.
But yeah.
No, but I mean, I'm gonna let DJ do his thing, but I was gonna say about our workouts, like going into the draft, you a crazy motherfucker. You was calling people out, like, you ain't care. So I say, everybody always give me slack for messing with Ricky Rubio on our podcast. I pushed him, I did some shit, whatever. Don't worry about that. I like Ricky.
Right. But
you called him out and was like, Ricky ain't like that. And I remember being in that workout, before the workout came, I got to describe the whole thing to everybody. You came in with the Louis book bag. I'm from the west side of Indianapolis. I knew nothing about Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
And you came walking in and you put the bag down. And I'll never forget, Tyreek Evans said, damn, you got that Louis. I said, damn, I'm supposed to know what that is. You know what I mean? You like, yeah. He said something like 500. I said, damn. This nigga got 500. I'm thinking $500. This nigga talking about 500,000. I'm like, this nigga got $500,000 before? Like, shit. What the fuck? Who is this nigga? Like, this nigga not a real person. So you start going around like, bro, you better than Ricky. You better than Ricky. You better than Ricky. I'm telling y'all niggas is better than Ricky. And he pointed at me. I said, damn, Ricky, you supposed to go top 10. I'm better than him. Shit, I'm staying in this draft. Fuck it. Like, I was going back to school. I swear to God. He was like, I swear to God, you better than. We did the workout. Tyreek Evans had a good workout. Boom. Go to another workout in Milwaukee. That's when I knew he was getting picked by the Bucks. He doing this pick and roll shit. I ain't never seen a pick and roll in my life. I ain't do that in college. Did ISO. This nigga carving us up, making us look stupid. Me and Tyreek Evans, we stopped guarding nigga. I looked at him, I ain't guarding nigga. You see that nigga, what he doing? But I knew you was getting picked by the Bucks. I knew you was different when you going overseas, having a chance to learn the game, play like that. I knew you was different. I was like, he gonna be good in this league.
Yeah, I mean, that year in Europe was just me to mature and see what a pro is. Like, see what it takes to be a pro, right? So I was around Allen Ray, Andre Hudson. I had a bunch of great, guys that played, in the league or was just from America. Yeah. So, that was just a year of me learning. Just learning how to be an adult, how to be a pro, show up on time and, do things the right way. So that year was just a year of learning. So that's why I always say, like, when I'm done, when Tough Crowd blows up and I'm out of here, I'm moving back to Italy.
Damn.
Like I'm moving back to Rome because that's where fashion, you know, that's where I learned about fashion and, you know, just about myself in life. So, you know, I would love to take my family and just live in Rome when it's all said and done.
That's all.
So,
bro.
hey, BJ, we appreciate you sliding on us, man. Shout out to Tough Ground. Shout out to Gills Arena. Check my boy out everywhere. You see the swag, you see the show. Appreciate you sliding on us, man. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. We'll be back next week. Club 520.